As a young man listening to me right now, you must understand what your purpose on this earth is. Understand that at the end of your life, you will be judged not by your mistakes, but by the things you are able to do. Spend a majority of your time praying, meditating, thinking, asking God to show you what your purpose in this life is. You know, men are designed to chase goals, and anytime you don't have a goal, then you have nothing to chase. And when you have nothing to chase, you become depressed, you become depleted. That is why sometimes you meet men who are high achieving in terms of financial achievement. They have achieved a lot, big homes and big cars, but deep in them, there's still a sense of emptiness. You know why? I feel blessed today. What an awesome day to be alive. Hey, Gustav B. Achu here, and welcome to the You Are Enough platform. If this is your first time on the channel, you know what to do, right? Just hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I would love to have at least 100 likes on this video. Now, today I want to talk to young men. If you're a young man, stay back here and watch this video. You know, about 80% of those of you who watch me have not subscribed to this channel. Please do me that favor. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But if most especially you are a young man, I want you to stay here. About 30% of all my subscribers and the people who watch my videos are between the ages of 25 and 35. And I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you because today, more than ever before, there is a need for male older adults to talk to the younger adults. But most importantly, there is even a great urgency for younger adults to listen and pay attention. You know, I'm 47 years old and I'm going to be 48 years in March. And I know I don't look it, I still look 21. Look at me. Listen, look at. Don't I look 21? I know haters will be sitting out there and saying you look older than 21. No, I am still 21. But anyways, listen here. Are you an ambitious first or second generation immigrant feeling stuck like you are doing everything by the rules, playing by the books, but you still feel behind on your purpose, your dreams, and your pocketbooks? My name is Gustav B. Achu. I'm a speaker, I'm an author, investor, and a legacy architect. I have created a private WhatsApp community just for people like you, driven individuals, ambitious who want to discover their purpose, build serious wealth, and leave a lasting legacy. Inside that community, you will learn how to break free from frustration and underachievement. You will unlock your unique purpose, the design and clarity on the destiny that you have. You will grow wealth through smart investing strategies and leveraging the stock market, which is the #1 wealth building machine today. And you will build a legacy that matters for generations because it's not talk. You will get access to a powerful resource, real life strategies, and connect with others on that same journey. If you want to gain clarity and have a clear path to progress, then you know what? You have to tap in the link below and join the WhatsApp community today. Your breakthrough, your purpose, your wealth and legacy are awaiting you on the inside. So don't miss that moment. Join us. So young men, let's get serious here. You know, we are living in a time today of ultra complexity, speed of information, and a lot of advisors in your ear. I just want to take this time to tell you a few things that, based on my experience and the experience of some of the mentors that helped me to grow in life, helped shape my life, and most likely will help shape your own life. Here are the 5 things as a young man it is important that you keep in front of you every day as you wake up from bed, as you go about your daily activities. Make sure to keep those 5 things in front of you. The first thing, courteousness is still en vogue. Being courteous, being kind, being gentle, being a gentleman is still fashionable. You know, I watch a lot of videos on social media, and sometimes most of these videos try to denigrate one group over the other. Either he's trying to denigrate a woman or trying to denigrate a man or trying to denigrate people of different races and things like that. So yes, it can create a lot of confusion, especially in young minds that have not been developed yet and haven't been shaped to understand how to look things through and discard what is not needed. But if you're a young man, I want you to understand that being courteous is still in vogue. Saying thank you, saying please, yes, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Opening the door, letting somebody go ahead of you. I was driving on the highway today and there was a young man who almost got into an accident. He should be somewhere in his 20s from the way he looked. I know sometimes looks can be deceiving, but he should be somewhere about that age. And why? Just because he wouldn't let somebody else go ahead of him. He came to an intersection and there was another gentleman coming, and all he needed to do was just slow down and let the other man go through, and he would naturally go through. The reality of the matter is this: yes, he had the green light because the other vehicle was almost beating the red light, right? You know, when the cars are coming fast and the light changes to yellow and they still find a way to pass, right? Even though he had the green lights on, but he saw the other guy coming and he thought, well, it's my right to go. But you know what? You can be right and dead. So understand that being courteous, being gentle, being kind, just being a gentleman again is en vogue. That's the first one. The second one, you are dispensable. I want you to understand that, young man. You are dispensable. You are not indispensable to your job, to your friends, to your family, to your partner. Life will go on without you. I understand the responsibility of being a man. I understand the pressures of needing to work hard and do all these things to live up to the expectation and the name and the responsibility that comes with being a man. But it's of no use if you are a successful man but you are dead. It's of no use if you are high achieving but you are physically unable to enjoy of those things. What I mean by this is that there is a high propensity, high incidence of ailments like hypertension, especially amongst young people starting early. And one of the reasons is number one, lifestyle, and number two, levels of stress. As a young man, I want you to work hard. I want you to push for your future. I want you to do all the things that are important to make sure that your name is never forgotten on this side of eternity. But don't die in that process, young man. Don't die. Slow down. Do the one you can. Accept when you cannot. Take a break. Take some rest. Keep your ambitions ahead of you. Be patient. Don't be in a rush. Don't think everything has to happen in a click of a finger. Life doesn't work like that. The third thing I want you to pay attention to: understand that at the end of your life, you will be judged not by your mistakes, but by the things you are able to do. What I mean by that is, as a young man, don't worry too much about what the public acclamation for your efforts is. Don't worry too much about what the people around you think about what you are trying to do. I am not saying be belligerent, be stubborn, and don't think you know it all. That's not what I'm saying. But as a young man, spend a majority of your time praying, meditating, thinking, asking God to show you what your purpose in this life is. You see, purpose is the thing that gives you direction in your life. Purpose is what is going to give you meaning in what you do. Purpose is going to give you the reasons why you wake up every morning happy and driven to go and achieve something meaningful. You know, men are designed to chase goals. And anytime you don't have a goal, then you have nothing to chase. And when you have nothing to chase, you become depressed. You become depleted. You become unhappy. You start feeling like you're not achieving anything with your life. That is why sometimes you meet men who are high achieving in terms of financial achievement. They have a lot of money, relative great job. They've achieved a lot, big homes and big cars, but deep in them, there's still a sense of emptiness. You know why? They have never yet uncovered their purpose and why they were born on this earth. Let me tell you, for women, it's not as much as men. Why? Because women, part of their purpose is becoming somebody that can nurture and work to help other people become something significant. That is their purpose. A woman's primary purpose is nurturing, caring, encouraging, healing, and things like that. And that is an important piece of their purpose. But more importantly, so for men, it is even critical because a lot of men die in quiet desperation. As a young man listening to me right now, you must understand what your purpose on this earth is. And if you're still part of the majority that doesn't understand that very much yet, and you're seeking clarity for that, you got some help, all right? In the description section in this video, go there, you will see a link. You click on that link, you can book a one-on-one time with me. I have other programs to help you uncover your purpose, but I would like us to first of all have some one-on-one conversation for 30 minutes. And in that one-on-one conversation, we'll talk about everything, your aspirations, your dreams, and all the different things you aspire to with your life. And from there, we can design a plan that we can help you to uncover your purpose, live a life of meaning, and be able to die a happy and fulfilled person. The fourth thing, plan for your old age. You see, when you are young, you believe time you'll never get old. I remember when I got to the shores of this beautiful country, America, when I was 23 years old. I wasn't born like this, okay? I used to have a lot of hair. So don't think I was born bald. I came here at 23, a lot of hair, about 70 pounds thinner, much more stoic on the face, handsome, bright, ambitious, energetic, driven young man. I am still most of those things right now. But I didn't think 47 was that close. It's been about 24 years since then. I've failed in a lot of business. I've succeeded in some of the businesses. I've been depressed from some massive failures. I've been depressed from struggling with feelings of frustration from failures from businesses. There are times when, in those times when I had failed in significant businesses, there were days I didn't want to wake up in the morning. But you know what? In my mind, I always had a plan for when I get older. And one of the critical things that guided my plans and my ambitions for getting older was the fact that I would rather die trying to work on what my purpose is than regretting that I never had the courage to do that. But most importantly, also build revenue streams, financial safeguards, assets, things that can generate income as you get older. Because you would realize very quickly as you start getting older, by the time you get into your 40s, leading up to your 50s, you will start realizing that you are not as important as you thought you were. The world doesn't revolve around you. Life will still go on even if you are not around. You see, I'm a professional MC along with all the things I do. And I've been that for about 17 years today. People pay me big money to come and handle their events. And in most of these wedding events I go to, I realize that most of the fathers are dead. I see only mothers and aunties, family of the bride, mothers and aunties, family of the groom, mothers and aunties. All the fathers are dead. Most of them died really young. So as a young person listening to me, make it one of your top priority to stay alive, to take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. Save your money, build assets, invest in things that is going to produce for you when you get older. When at that point you would maybe feel abandoned. Your kids might have grown up, they've moved on with their own lives. At that point, like it is nowadays, a lot of the kids are going to be with their mothers. And you as a father, you as a man, most likely you might feel lonely. You might feel like they have abandoned you. But you know what? If you have the resources, you can take care of yourself. Because I always talk about the 3 deadly threats: sick, old, and broke. Remember, sickness is natural. It can come with aging, right? You might fight it, but at some point you might get sick. Aging is natural. We all are going to get old. Whether you do cryotherapy or not, you're going to get old. But being broke is within your control. I call it the triple threat. Don't let the triple threat get you. So take care of yourself. The 5th and last one, build a damn legacy. Build a legacy. Don't just live life for yourself. Don't live through your life worried only about the things that matter to you. How I look, how I dress, my car, what I can get. If it doesn't concern me, I don't care. Think about people who are going to come after you and what they're going to think about you. Legacies are what define men. Legacies are what is going to define who you were and who you are. You know why? Because until you are no longer physically present, but yet your spirit, your mind, your ideas, your teaching lives on, you wouldn't have exhausted the limit of the potential of your life. Just to let you understand how important legacy is, I decided to build my entire coaching paradigm around building a legacy, teaching people how to invest in themselves for personal growth, for profit, and in that process, building a legacy because it is that important. I remember many years ago when I came back from Africa after a failed business adventure. I was broken, I was beaten, depressed, angry, and frustrated. And the people who helped me at that time were people like Jim Rohn, one of the greatest teachers I know. He would speak to me through his videos and through his YouTube videos. The great Les Brown, Eric Thomas, all of these guys, Bishop T.D. Jakes, Joel Austin. I will listen to all of these motivational speakers, pastors of the word to build my spirit again. I remember I was listening to one of these guys. He's out of Nigeria, one of the greatest prophets out of Africa. He's called Bishop Benson Idahosa. And he said something in that sermon. He said, there is no one who comes to God in times of trouble and kneels down and cries and say, God help me, and God doesn't help them. You know what? Whatever you need to do to build a legacy for yourself and posterity, do that. Let me tell you something. At the end of your life, when you get older and about to die, you will never worry about anything else. The things you worry about are mostly things that would have helped perpetuate your name and your good name for eternity. So work on building a legacy. I didn't plan to keep this video this long, but the conversation just kept flowing. So I hope you found something valuable in this video. If you did, please leave me a like. Let me know what you think. Contribute your thoughts in the comment section. Share this with people you love. And you know what? Until next time, be well, be blessed, and by all means, never stop being a blessing to somebody. Take care of yourself.